Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your first for the month of October Zodiac Taroscope short and sweet. I am going to, as you saw in the monthly energy reading, if you haven't, go back and check it out. I am using Halloween spreads that I've come across over the last couple of years. And for the Zodiac Taroscope short and sweets, I'm using the spread The Rotten Apple. So we're going to be talking about what rotten apple energy, okay, do you need to be aware of right now? We're going to look at this with 5 different cards, all right? I'm going to be pulling tarot clarifiers for each one of these tarot cards. Remember, Capricorn, you can always look for your Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or if you have Capricorn and Venus, you can, or Venus and Capricorn, you can look at this from a relationship perspective, right? From platonic through to romantic and everything in between. So let's just get all the cards out here and see what rotten apple energy that you need to be aware of and how you are going to deal with it. All right, Capricorn, almost done here. We've got 5, like I said, cards in total. If you are new here, Capricorn, welcome. I am trying to grow my channel slowly, so please subscribe, hit that like button. You know, the more interaction with my channel, the more, as you know, things get pushed out. You've heard it probably 1,000 times, but it's true. And you know what? If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please do. Okay. And don't forget to come back for the rest of the month to my readings. Everything other than the new full moon is all Halloween themed, right? So, you know, you'll want to check them out. Now, let's get right into this. I'm just going to pile these cards up so that we have a free, clear area here. Capricorn, what rotten apple energy do you need to be aware of right now? And we have the 6 of Swords. I almost feel with the 6 of Swords, it's movement, right? And usually it's movement, say, from bad things over to good things. But this is the Haunted House Tarot, so it tends to be a little darker. I almost feel like the rotten apple energy is someone trying to run away. Someone is trying to run away. Someone's trying to get away with something. Let's get more tarot here. Someone's trying to run away. Someone's trying to get away with something. And it's rotten apple, so I don't feel like it's a good 10 of pumpkins, the 10 of pentacles. Oh, okay. The 10 of Pentacles is kind of, it's success, it's abundance, it's having everything that you want in the physical, like I love to say, in things, as well as usually like financial as well. So is there someone trying to run away with your stuff? We had someone else had something similar to this too. Is there someone who's trying to run away with your finances? Are they trying to take, you know, physical belongings? It's Swords, so it could be mental. Are they trying to, again, steal an idea from you? This is very similar to someone else had something very similar. But again, the Pentacles are here too. So I really feel like it has to do with your abundance in some way. Someone is trying to take something from you. And it's going to be people, a person, an event, a situation. So it almost feels like it could be one of those situations where, and I'm feeling kind of like a situation where you are involved in doing something, right? Like you're, for example, this is what I'm kind of getting, like you're going to volunteer your time to do something, okay? Only to get there and realize that it was a total waste of your time, that it wasn't anything that it was meant to be. The sales pitch they gave you that got you to go and volunteer possibly, or even participate. Maybe you had to pay to participate in it with the Pentacles, but it feels like something like that. It's like someone built something up and it didn't live up to what it was. That's what I feel the rotten apple energy is. It's like literally someone's literally trying to take something to you, or they built something up and it's just like, okay, well, it wasn't all that. You know, people do that all the time. Or you'll read an ad or a flyer and you get there and you're like, oh, okay, this is not what I thought. It feels like that kind of energy. It's deceiving in some way. Someone is being deceitful. There we go. The more I talk, the more it comes through. I feel like someone is just being deceitful. Now, what can you do to protect yourself from this energy, Capricorn? We have the Hierophant. You need to educate yourself. See, the Hierophant for me is always the teacher and the student, right? I know the Hierophant can mean other things as well, but it's like expanding your knowledge. It's about learning, right? Also, it can be about, you know, because there's a priest in the regular tarot cards, like the Rider-Waite. I almost feel like it's like, you know, the priest gives mercy, forgiveness, right? The priest, you know, for the most part, you go to the priest to confess. They're very compassionate and caring and nurturing about it. They try to help you through it, right? They show mercy. They give mercy from God. I'm not Catholic. I don't know exactly how that works. But I feel like it's, I feel like that is even tying into here. Someone is being deceitful. Maybe they're coming in showing themselves like that, like, oh, I'm here to help you. I'm here. That's why you should always listen to the whole message, because as I keep going, more just keeps coming through. I keep seeing other little things. That's what I feel it is. And they're trying to suck you into it, right? That's the rotten apple energy. It's not true at all. They're really not there to help you or to show you compassion or care or mercy in any way. I almost feel like it's the exact opposite, but they're going to portray themselves in that way. But here's the deal. If you fall victim to this, which this is your heads up, okay? And I was talking in one of the other piles to just be cutting things off at the knee, then, you know, there could be a really big tower moment here where some really hurtful, painful things could happen, because a tower is when everything crashes down, right? But you can control this, and I'm not going to get into my story that I normally do, but you can control this if you are aware that this is what's going on. Someone is like a wolf in sheep's clothing here, okay? That's what I feel this rotten apple energy is. And if I'm reading this for you right now, if I'm saying this and this is resonating with you, it's because you're like, oh, okay, I kind of had a feeling something was going on, but you maybe just couldn't see with look, it's like this looks like a map to me, right? And there's the finger. You just couldn't pinpoint it. You couldn't pinpoint what it was, what the deception was. But I feel like with this message, you're going to start, this is making you aware of it. This might not have happened yet either, right? So this could be something that comes up. And you'll remember this reading and be like, okay, again, it's one of those too good to be true type of energies. Who's this person coming in? And it can be somebody you know, but it will be almost like it's out of character for them as well. I want to say that. This kind, caring, compassionate, merciful person. And you're like, that's not you. That's your heads up, okay? So just watch out. Whatever they're being deceitful, and it'll be different for different people, okay? But that's the energy, that rotten apple energy that's going to be around it. Now, is there a lesson for you to learn in this, Capricorn? The Five of Swords. Yeah, not everyone can be trusted. The Five of Swords is someone who wants to win. It doesn't depict it the same on this card, but it's someone who will win or try to win at any cost. Okay? If they have to be deceitful and fake and lead you on and all, they will do it if they can win. And that's what I feel this energy is. Maybe that will resonate more with you. The person who you know tries to win at any cost, that might be the person that you need to be, this one fell over, that you need to be careful around, okay? Because they'll steal the shoes off your feet. The person that's given out the candy, okay? I know that these are not this is intuitively reading here for some of these cards. I do it both ways. You probably already have realized that about my readings, but this is like someone handing out the candy. Here you go, the nice person, oh, look, here, have some of that. When really, they're trying to catch all those knives in the background to friggin' stab you in the back, so to speak. Not literally, you know that, but I have to say that for YouTube. Nobody's literally trying to do that. It's they're going to betray you, right? They're deceitful. I feel that this is almost like the lesson here for you is to be more aware of this type of energy in your life, okay? To start using your intuition, and if something feels off, start questioning it. Start pulling back from that energy right away. I feel like that's your lesson. Now, what additional advice and guidance do they have for you, Capricorn? Knight of Hazards, the Knight of Pentacles. Look, whatever this is, and when you become aware of it, because again, I feel like this is a real heads up for you here, Capricorn, they want you to just take it slow and steady, okay? Don't get driving too fast and running into a traffic light post here, okay? That's not going to help anything. That's chaos and disaster, kind of like this right here. They want you to be the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. I feel like slow and steady, slow and easy, slow and ready, being prepared for it is what will help you through this as advice and guidance. Just take your time, one steady step at a time. Don't try to rush in on them or deal with it in a forward aggressive way, because you'll just crash into a post. I feel like you need to be the smarter person here. Look, the Ace of Imps. Yeah, you need to find a new way, because it's like a new beginning here. But in this case, you need to come up with a new way of dealing with them. And I feel this new way is slow and steady, okay? You need to realize that the end goal here is for you to get away from this person. And I feel like giving them a heads up doesn't help. So you need to just be slow and steady and figure out when the opportunity is ripe or ready, okay? And that is when, look, that's when you'll grab them by the tail and yank them in. Oh, wow, I love these cards. They're so awesome. Okay. Now, if you take this advice from Spirit, God, Source, Universe, or whomever it is for you. Hi, sorry guys, my battery went low and I looked up and it had stopped. I think it was still recording rather, but it kind of, I don't know, I've never had my battery run out before. Usually I remember to plug it in. So here we are. We were back at, oh yes, right, the Ace of Imps here. Yeah, you need to be slow and steady, I feel, and stealth even before you yank the tail and pull them away. All right, so I think I was talking about if you follow this advice, okay, from Spirit, what will the outcome be? Or what is a possible outcome, I guess would be the best way to say it. Look, 10 of Wands. You're going to be putting the burden down. You're going to be ending it. A 10 is ending, okay? This is, and maybe for some of you, this has been going on for some time, even. But I feel like it's just you finally saying, you know what, I'm putting that down. You know what, I do not have, this is just heavy and burdensome for me. I do not have time for it, and I'm going to lay this down, and good luck. Fella, Mr., Mrs., whatever it is, okay? The Empress, yeah. Like I need to take care of myself here. Just me, maybe your cat, right? I need to take care of myself. I need to just be with myself. I need to nurture and care and love and be kind to myself. And with the lesson of learning here how to figure out and move away from that energy. But if you're the Empress, you can certainly do that. So take on that energy. She's the Queen of Queens. Okay? But she's also subtle. Oh, I want to say that she's also subtle because she's the Queen of Queens. So be very subtle in how you're going to do this as well, how you're going to lay this down. But I feel you're laying it down. And I mean literally like you're laying it down with this person when the time is right, okay? Or the situation or event. Okay, let me get one last card for you here, Capricorn. I'm really liking this reading for the rotten apple energy. Remember, this could be coming up around you. I want to say sooner than later, like within a few weeks probably. Or you could be going through it right now. And this is like your heads up to go, oh, again, I felt something may have been off. Fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. And it certainly does. We've had lots of fire energy in here too, right? We have. So this can be a new beginning, a new start for you. So good luck with this, Capricorn. And yeah, let's get rid of this rotten apple energy up here. It's not serving you in any way. I'll see you in the next reading.